Hello, Virgo, and welcome to your Starstruck Tarot reading. We're going to pick some cards, and then we're going to put some clarifiers on them just to get a fuller scope of what is happening for us right now. I'm not putting a label on this reading as far as general or love, because I think that the cards are just going to figure that out for us, right? Okay, we have the King of Cups. Ooh. The Nine of Swords. Okay. Are these two cards? They're three. We'll take them. You got lucky. You got an extra card. Okay. You're moving away from something that's really, really painful. Something like, or you might just be moving out of something that is like a major depression. There's a choice that needs to be made. And I don't know. You're pretty self-satisfied, but there's just something that's missing that you're just like not completely, it's not, you don't have your 10 of Cups yet. How funny to be drinking my smoothie during the Virgo reading. That actually is really funny. Okay. Let's put some clarifiers. Let's see what's going on here. Because, I mean, like, the cards, they say one thing, but then once you get the clarifiers on there, it's like a completely different story, so. Oh my gosh. All of these are just popping up. Okay, so we have the King of Cups. This could be you just, like, really enveloped in your emotions, or it could be somebody else coming in that is very aware of their emotions, right? I feel like you're really, really thinking about something here, right? You're meditating on something. Something that you're just like, okay, like, I have all these feelings about this thing and I just can't stop thinking about it. We have the Devil reverse. Maybe you just left something that was like really, really toxic. We have the Eight of Swords here. You're like really driving yourself bonkers with thinking about all these different things of what can happen here. It seems like maybe it might be something in matters of love, or it could just be something that you've put a lot of emotional investment in, and that could just be your work. It doesn't necessarily have to be a love relationship, especially for you, Virgo, right? You can put so much of your energy into your work. You're just really thinking about something here. You're like, okay, I am putting a lot of emotional investment in here, but is this the right move? And it's really keeping you up at night. It's really keeping you up at night crying, or it's just like really keeping you up at night in a lot of pain. In a lot of pain. Or it could just be like a really depressive episode, you know? I feel like I've gotten a spread that was almost like this. I wonder when it was, or who it was for. Okay. There's some kind of conversation that needs to happen that isn't happening. It's almost like you're avoiding it. And instead of like letting it happen, you're thinking about this conversation. You're just like replaying it every night. Or pretty much every chance you get. Instead of like actually having this conversation. Which is just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Alright. Let's put two more cards on there. We're not taking these. It's way too many cards. Okay. It's just like an inner battle. Look at this. An inner battle. But it's like with yourself. Yeah, inner battle with yourself. Okay. Yeah, there's just this inner battle. You're just like, I know I need to do this, but I keep avoiding doing it for some reason because I think that it might make things toxic. I think that it might make things toxic, but actually, like, talking things out is going to make things not toxic. It's actually toxic to not talk about these things. Or, like, maybe something is being withheld. Like, withholding cards is manipulation. Just so you know. Just so you know. People will be like, I didn't lie. I just didn't tell them. And it's like, withholding cards is manipulation. We have the Wheel here. You're just so scared. You're like, I don't know where this is going to go. I don't know if I have this conversation, if it's going to mix things up so much. Like, what's going to happen when I have this conversation? I don't feel safe having this conversation yet. But it's like, you have to do it. You have to move forward, and you have to move this. You have to have this conversation, right? Okay. Master of Wands. Yeah, you're not taking action in something. It's like, yeah, you have to move forward, but it's like, are you moving forward? And then even once you move forward, you're like, I moved forward, so that's all I have to do. It's like, okay, but you have to move forward, and you also have to, like, follow through. You can't just, like, choose a path and be like, this is my new path. It's like, okay, what makes you be on this new path? You also have to take action within this new path. It's not like you chose something and then, oh, you're done. You know? We have the Magician here. We have the Chariot. The Chariot on top of the Chariot. Are you freaking kidding? You can't make this up. Look at this. Chariot on top of the Chariot. Come on. I'm going to take a drink of my smoothie. I had to take a break, and, like, I don't have any made food, so I'm like, I'm just going to make a smoothie. Just, like, bust me through the last of these reads. Pro tip when you make smoothies, freeze a banana. It's like so much better. It even tastes better, I think. It's so good. Okay. You're like, I'm a Virgo, you don't have to tell me and make smoothies. Okay. So, yeah, we have the Magician. Like, what you're not seeing is that when you move forward, like, you have so many resources, and I think that you're so scared of not having resources that you need, or the same amount of resources within this new endeavor that you're taking, right? You're like, oh no, I'm gonna be starting over. I don't want to start over. I'm already a master. I'm already a master where I am. Like, I don't want to start over. But it's like, you don't lose your mastery when you start something new. You just don't. You still have all of your skills. So just move into that new direction. See where it freaking takes you. We have the Three of Wands. It's like, you're not making a freaking decision. You're not making a freaking decision. You're not going forward. Why aren't you? That is so frustrating. Oh, but then we have we're going to put these together because I'm not going to do them. I'm not going to do clarifiers for them individually. That's just like, that's not fair to the other signs. We have the Nine of Cups here. It's like, even though you haven't moved forward, you still feel satisfied with where you are. And you're like, but that's enough. Even though, like, moving forward would give me all this extra abundance and would be, like, super sick, I'm kind of, like, more comfortable with staying where I am. Who else had a reading like that? I don't know, but watch your sun, moon, and rising to get a fuller scope of what is happening for you. Watch your Venus sign for matters of love. And if you have, like, a crush on someone, watch their sun sign. Oops. Goof of Pentacles. Interesting. Yeah, maybe you're not, like, setting your boundaries, or maybe what you're doing right now isn't to your highest value, and you need to, like, get in tune with your values and see, like, what else can I do that will actually, like, feed my values, right? Let's put 2 more cards on that and see what's up. Oh! Uh-huh. Okay, here we go. 1 more card. All right. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. You expect things to change without putting in the work. You expect things to change without putting in the work. You're like, I'm so satisfied with keeping things the way they are. I don't want to change things, right? We have the 8 of Pentacles reversed. This is a card about doing work. This is a card about doing the same thing over and over and over again to make it, to perfect yourself, right? To perfect whatever you're doing. But you're just like, I don't really want to put in the work to do this new thing, though, because I don't think it's going to fall through. I don't think it's going to fall through. Like, I don't think it's actually going to work if I put in all the work. You're, like, too scared of putting in work into something new. You're like, I've put all this work into this old thing that I just want to keep it there. I don't want to start over and put work into something new. But it's like, if you want things to change, if you don't want things to change, go ahead. Keep them the way they are. But if you want things to change, yeah, you got to put energy into something new. You have to, like, facilitate your energy in a different way, right? It's just, like, frustrating to you. You're like, this doesn't work the way that I'm used to, right? Like, I'm used to this net grabbing the fruit of my labor. but right now the fruit is falling through. It's like a new way of doing things, and you don't want to do that. You're like, I want to keep things the way they are, keep things the way I'm used to doing them. Old faithful, right? I want to stay with what I know. I don't want to start with something new, but it's like you have to start with something new. If you want that 10th cup, start with something new. You got to keep going. Okay, we have Cards of Time here. We're going to pull a card from Cards of Time. Hard truths right now. Hard truths, okay? Hard truths, better growth. Right? Grow or go. You got to grow or go. All right. Let's see. 12. It is going well now. Okay. I don't know about that. But maybe 12 has some significance to you. Maybe 12 has some significance to you. 12 days, 12 weeks. That's what it says. I'll show you the card. Beep, beep. I'll give you a door, too, because this is a shorter reading. And it looks like you need some kind of inspiration because, yeah, you need some kind of inspiration right now. All right. Oof. Excuse me. I'm coming alive. Slowly but surely, I'm coming alive. Okay, here's your door. Ah. Forgive and forget. Forgive and forget. A ritual cleansing of pain and lies, arise and waken a new sunrise. See, even when things get hard, starting something new, there's still a new sunrise. Arise and awaken, like something new. See a new sunrise. See a new sunrise. You want to keep seeing the same sunrise? Go ahead. But a ritual cleansing of pain and lies, like a ritual cleansing. Start anew. Start a freaking new. Okay, we're going to do Pixiekin's Daily Inspiration Deck. You're like, damn, how many of these little decks you got? Hold close to your sense of wonder. Okay. Hold close to your sense of wonder. Astronauts. Astronauts. What's up? Let me take another drink of this. Hold up. This is so good. Okay. Okay, astronauts. Next week, full moon in Aquarius. It's on the 11th. If you want to know how that's going to affect you, go ahead and leave a comment below. I will give you a cheat sheet of how that's going to affect you right now. Triple conjunction in Taurus. The triple conjunction is in the North Node, which increases and intensifies things, right? In Mars, which activates things. Action, action, action. And Uranus, which is just like makes things wildly unpredictable. Okay, so down below I have a cheat sheet, and look at your rising sign and look at where this energy is affecting you, because it is a big deal. It's a really big deal. Wherever this is in your chart, because it's Taurus energy, is like something that is usually pretty stable. But because of this triple conjunction, it is upheaving everything and just like throwing in your face, turning it upside down. Everything is chaos. So it does benefit you to know where that does rule in your chart. If it is Friday night, then my Leo playlist will be down below. If it's not yet, don't worry, it will be. Watch your sun, moon, and rising to get a fuller scope. Watch your Venus sign in matters of love. If you have a crush on someone, if you're in love with someone, watch their sun sign just to see what's up with them. Be a cross watcher. I don't care. I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate all your likes. Please comment on this video. I appreciate all your comments. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It just like means, it makes me so happy to see new subscribers, and thank you to all my new subscribers from my last batch of videos. I appreciate all of you so much, and check in with your Taurus friends because they are not doing too hot right now. Okay, please be gentle with yourself, and remember, it's okay. I know that, you know, for Virgos it's like stranger danger. Just, you got to start something new. You got to start something new if you want to be happy. Okay. All right, I love you, and I'll see you in another 2 weeks. XOXO, Virgo.